What's up, everyone? Hope everything's going great for y'all. Today we are going to do an initial impressions on the Palmetto State Armory Rock 5.7 by 28 millimeter pistol. Now this pistol is probably the most affordable pistol in this caliber that is available to the consumer. There's FN and there's Ruger that I think are out of the price range of most people, considering the ammo itself is pretty expensive. So the ammo is as expensive as 223 Remington. So for a round that ballistically is inferior, it's quite a bit of money to spend. But over the years, the price has come down, and with Palmetto State Armory in the game of 5.7, hopefully it's going to drive the price down more. So I do reload, and I could reload the 5.7. Just hang on to the cases. I've got plenty of 223 bullets, but I don't know that it's worth the time and the frustration, because I know that these, from what I've researched, these have a special coating on the case, and the cleaning of them and maintaining that coating is a part of the process, and I don't really want to get into that. I've already got enough stuff going on, so I'm just going to buy factory ammo, and then that'll be it. So anyway, now that was kind of pointless ramble, let's look at the gun. I did buy these in two separate pieces. I bought the frame separate, which was complete. All the internals came with it. And I bought the slide separate, which you only get charged on excise tax on the cost of the firearm, and this is the firearm, the frame. So by me not buying them together, it did save me the 10.5 or 11%, whatever the excise tax is. All right. Now this slide is made out of 416 stainless, and the barrel is a nitrided carbon steel, and they do send with the thread protector with the barrel. It's a lot of companies don't do that. You just send it with the just thread. So one more good little thing for PSA. They really are kicking ass lately, and I'm pretty happy with this. Now the sights on this are Glock compatible sights, so any aftermarket sight you want to put on here, you can use Glock sights on here. So it also comes optic ready, or this slide did. You can get them without the optic readies. That's perfectly your choice. But they come with adapter plates for your RMR cuts or your doctor cuts, and it will set that dot up really a lot higher than I wanted it to. So it's cut without the plates as a RMSC cut. So hopefully I can pick one up eventually. I'm not in a big hurry to get one now. I probably won't get a 407K, which is what I like as far as the RMSC, just because I'm not going to shoot this gun very much, just due to the price of ammo. Eventually, whenever I get bumped the camera. Eventually, when I get a good supply of ammo saved in, I will probably shoot it more. But I got it more for the novelty of it and for the opportunity to get into the 5.7 ammunition range, because I eventually am going to get a PS90 and SBR it to make it into a faux P90. That's a plan. That's kind of been my my bucket list gun that I wanted, was the PS90, and to shorten the barrel. I don't know why. It's just always kind of been attractive to me, and I'm probably going to do it eventually. So this is my cheap way of getting into 5.7 without having to spend whatever $1,800 it is for the 5.7 P90 PS90. So anyway, now I have taken this gun out. So I've shot 40 rounds of this Federal American Eagle. Some of the rounds I had were bent up because it wasn't feeding them properly, and this is the remaining rounds I have left out of that box. So it was not a very good first showing for this. And of course, granted, I was shooting right off the bat. I threw my suppressors on it, and it was not feeding. So I don't know if there's a break-in period with this pistol, or it just doesn't like to be shot suppressed, which it's only one of the only few reasons I got it was to shoot it suppressed. Just like my Taurus TX22, that thing was a ragged mess for the first 300-400 rounds when I was shooting it suppressed. But eventually I broke it in, and it runs moderately well for a rimfire pistol. So this being centerfire, I thought, hey, this is going to be better than a rimfire pistol. But the first 40 rounds, if that's any indication of how this is going to go, it's going to suck, and I'm going to be using a lot of expletives and probably, talking bad about it. But anyway, let's head out to the range and see how it's going to do today. I've oiled it, I've cleaned it, I've broken it down, gotten everything as clean and lubricated as I can, and we'll see how it does. Now, this does, before we leave, come with 23 round mags, and they are proprietary. You have to get them from Palmetto State Armory. You can't use FN mags, you can't use the Ruger mags. You just got to use the PSA mag. So that's a sticking point for you. You got to just think about that. So, all right, guys, let's hit the range. All right, everyone, we are out at the lower part of the range just to do a quick function test on the Palmetto State Armory Rock 5.7. I'm going to go with our first mag, charge it up, and we're going to see how functional it is. All right, so nice start. Much better than the first time I took it out. Function great. We'll have to get it out here with the suppressor and see if that makes a difference. Hang tight. All right, so we are loaded up with the Dead Air Mask HD, and we're going to see if the rock will function suppressed. Let's see. Can't show the magazine being put in on YouTube, I guess. All right, so we're all loaded up and ready to go. Here we go. Got a little bit of a crack to it still. It's not something I'd want to shoot without hearing protection very much. All right, so that is what I would call successful smoking. So not bad. The first, I don't know if it was the ammo. I'm using Fiocchi now. I don't know if it had a problem with the Federal ammo, or if it was just I needed to break it down and clean it and re-lube it. But it seemed to function pretty good. So here you go. The Palmetto State Armory Rock 5.7 with the Dead Air Mask HD on this last one here.